15 anniversary. I mean, they've been together for that long, but the guy's way older than her. You know, that's how I picked the story and whatnot. But other than that, it just a lot of secret and like suspense, dark things start happening out there in Hartwoods, Blairtown, New Jersey. You know, with these two characters dealing with wellness and pureness. You know, with the creatures is out there that used to. Well, I ain't gonna speak too much.
I see what you're trying to do out here. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I don't write just horror. You know, I write suspense. Like the next book I got coming out with Traditionals, just instead of self-publishing, is a series. You know, with tales or whatnot. You know, bring back dark tales. You know, and try to bring some
kind of like Tales of the Crypt. When it used to be like Tales of the Crypt or
I
something.
remember
Like
Tales of the Crypt.
Yeah. But other than that, I got this film. You know that I'm making toward this book. I ain't had to wait on until a producer to pick up a book like Stephen King or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, I can do this on my own, but with the next other books that I fan base around my film in the first book because it's just the first one, you know. But
And so you're saying you want to take that to a movie, right? You want to make that into a movie.
Yeah, it's in process right now. You know, thanks to God. I mean, it was a lot of work, you know, because I mean, really, baby, my family really like, you know, I got a big family, but it's not, you gotta sometimes expand your life to different things, you know, instead of just a 9 to 5 job, you know. Because I mean, that one me, you know, as me being a young guy at 26, you know, I told my mama, like, you know, I talked to God, like, you know, how can I get my stories out there and let people read and know, you know, and some clicked in my head, like, you know, just publish, you know. It could be, but I ain't know nothing about publishing world. I just wanted my stories out there. So since I got the connection, it just been on then. You know, I've been going on interview and I seen this, you know, I want to make a child, you know. But other than that, I just been networking process, event. I got an event coming up this Saturday. I have a little book signing. It just get myself established more, you know.
Oh, that's good.
Who's your favorite author?
Stephen King, you know. Stephen King is my favorite author.
Okay.
You know.
So when you write these books, well, you have to go in a dark space, right, to pull it from.
Yeah, when I write these stories, I go inside of, you know, and then not saying it's nothing to do with no evil or devilish or something like that, but my thoughts come from God, really, you know. But it just, I go deep in. I want to grab my reader's attention, make the sentence make sense, you know. And the editing part, when I write a book, I make sure it's if I got to go back, you know, and get it all right because if they're going to pay for your manuscript and give me advance over royalties, I want an editor to tell me that, you know, well, this need to be fixing or this not right. To tell me so I can work on, you know. But if it's right, you're going to go for it. And then I can at least have some money behind me, you know, with it. But I'm paying my own money behind me on this because it's just self-publishing.
Right.
But it just, you know.
But you out here trying to get somebody to help you pick it up.
Yeah.
Correct.
I see the hunger in his eyes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean,
God though, but you know, family ain't no like, you know, ain't so much supporter. But I mean, it's not just them. It's people that I'm drawing attention now. You know, they seeing what young guys is doing. You know, black writers does matter. You know, but like I said, I just did this not saying on my own because God gave me the strength to really network with people with films, you know, to really get this thing funded, you know.
Yeah.
So this thing could be ready by May or June, you know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a process, though.
It is a process, but you're doing the right thing by going on different shows and promoting yourself.
Yeah,
because there's somebody out there that's listening that will help you put the money behind you. You never know who's watching, you know.
Yeah.
So
Somebody always watching.
yes.
They're watching now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's going on. And,
So what's next for Devon Commons?
what's next? What's next? Like I said, I got this film coming. Hopefully this thing could be all the way funded by May. I got majority of this money up for it. It's about $250,000, but at least about.
I like that.
But other than that, like I said, I got this new book coming out. Book of Dark Tales. It's a series of a lot of not just horror tales. There's a lot of suspense, thriller, or whatnot in it. And I collaborated with my twin brother. I got a twin brother.
Oh.
I mean, he does rap, but he wanted to go on with me because he seen this thing finna to like knock off, you know. But I mean, he very creative too when he write. And I got this next coming up with a transitional company, so they push put some big money behind it, you know.
Okay.
Cool. So who did the illustration?
Um,
Cause that's nice. That's scary looking.
our universe, they did everything, you know. They spent a couple.
I like the
hundred
cover.
to do that. But I mean, it's good, you know. But like I said, I mean, the book is good, but it's not just a #1 bestseller. Cause like I said, I'm just starting in it
Yeah.
and learn how to market. You don't just
Yeah.
start off just get 100,000 people to buy your work.
Right.
You got to keep moving until people. I mean, everybody
Know who
gonna
you
like
are.
that genre, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's coming along.
That's cool.
I like
man.
it, man.
Good job. Congratulations. You're gonna make it.
Yep.
We feel it. We see it. So tell everybody how they can follow you, how they can get the book, and all that stuff.
You get the book at Barnes and Noble Edgewood Bookstore, and that's on Edgewood Bookstore and Marietta Bookstore. Online, Barnes and Noble online, and Amazon. And you go to Facebook, Arthur Devon Commons or Devon Commons, and Instagram, Arthur instead of capitalized A is lowercase, Arthur Devon 25
Okay.
on Instagram.
Well, there you have it.
I got a website, but it's too much, you know.
Website too much?
Where I have a store, my own bookstore online.
Got you.
And that's on store Arthur Devon. I can't pronounce it. But other than that, I got my website. Just go on my Instagram, you'll see the website.
Oh, from there.
Just click on
The
it from
link-
there.
Yeah, the link
You
from
know.
there. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We appreciate it.
I
And how
don't
much
do
are your books?
It's $10.99.
Okay, cool.
But I'm also selling them offhand, at
Yeah.
a lower price. But
So you have some with you.
Hey, I saw
I
it.
know.
He looked at the couch like, hey, y'all can get these books for low. I saw that.
You got some with you today?
Yeah, I got some.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, there you go. Better sell them.
Me, Arthur Devon Commons.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being a part of our
Appreciate you
show.
coming
We
on.
Thank you,
appreciate you. All right, you guys. We'll be right back with more guests. It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Tina B with the Lingdale Agency, TLA. It's an agency for men and women ages 40 and over. And this is your opportunity to be a part of this amazing agency. Teach runway class where we teach them different turns, how to walk, straight walk, couture walk. And I have classes once a month or every other month, depending on the venue. And it's
Kayvon Hill, and I am with TLA, Ages Beauties Over 40. What I like most about TLA is the acting part of it, that we get the opportunity to be able to get out there and be seen and be able to network with all kinds of people here in the ATL and abroad. I hope that you too will want to join TLA. Tina Bridges is the best.
I have models, I have artists, I have medias and poets. We have a magazine called Vogue Ageless Beauty Magazine, and we also do runway, red carpet events, hosts, and so much more. So you want to be a part of this agency? Email me, ababtlb@gmail.com or Instagram at TLAMGMT. And like my shirt say, we stay working.
What's up, you guys? In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
Man, we have some great guests so far.
Yeah, we got him in here today.
We did.
Some very extremely talented individuals here.
Yeah. You know, that's where it all starts, from just a dream. Something that keeps tugging at you to say, you should do this, and finally you have to jump and just go for it. And a lot of times people are scared to go for it. It takes a lot to go for it.
It does.
It do.
And then even when you decide to go for it, you can only hope and pray you're in a position where someone sees you and recognizes you. And
Want to back you.
right.
Yeah. Because it's hard for people to support you, too.
Ooh,
It's
somebody posted something
really
there. They
hard.
said a lot of times people won't support you until it's time for them to book you. So support people on their come up.
Yeah. Not once they come up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need you then. Bye. No, I'm just playing. I'm just saying.
See, I think that's
But
coming
I
from
mean-
a real place
But
right
I
now.
mean, okay. Well, I'm gonna say why I say that, because
it.
if somebody, when I'm grinding it out, and I can't eat, that's when I need you the most to help me. Give
Exactly.
me some food. But once I make it and I'm eating good, now you want to, come over and help, and it's like, all right, cool, I'll take your little $10 that you bought the CD for, but I needed that $10 when I was hungry. You see what I'm saying?
But contrary to popular belief, supporting someone doesn't always mean with money.
Money, that's
now,
true.
Granted, it does help. However, somebody may need that push, like, you know what, don't give up.
Right. That's true.
Keep grinding, keep trying.
Just believe it, because I don't have, when I first started my magazine, someone was like, okay. I was like, okay.
They laughed at you in your face?
14 issues later. Thank you very much. Hey, ring the bell. I'm laughing in their face.
Did you? Really?
Yeah.
You stunned me?
Yeah.
See.
But if I would have been like, you know what, I'm not going to do it. If I, listen to them because of the negativity that they gave to me, like everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing magazines. You're doing a magazine. But I didn't take that. I just went on and did my magazine anyway.
You know what? I feel that because the first time I got on stage, they laughed at me. When my first time performing poetry in front of people instead of myself, they laughed at me.
Really?
And for 2 years, I did not go back to that place. I remember going home and writing a diss poem because they laughed at me. So I was horrible. And, fast forward about 15, 16 years later, and I am ATL's hottest spoken word artist.
Hey, ring the bell.
Shout out to the D, though.
That's what's up.
They laughed at me, but it's all right.
Oh, so that was your first time in Detroit?
No, in Detroit, yeah. When I first got on stage, I was in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you kept going, so that was cool.
Well, it took me 2 years, though, to get back up there, though.
Wow.
I didn't quit, though.
Well, that's good. It's shoot, all the things that I have going on. You know what's trending right now, and I got to talk about him? Soulja Boy. And a lot of people kind of, a lot of people kind of looked at him like, what the heck? But what he was saying was real. A lot of stuff, like just having all these different avenues to make money. A lot of times people get caught up in one thing, but I say throw everything against the wall and see what sticks, and then go from there. Because you can't just rely on this one, 9-to-5 job. You can't just rely on entrepreneur job. So it's like you got to have different avenues to make money, or to help people in a position to make money. So
I think they got caught up in the delivery, the way he was talking, as opposed to really
you had to feed through all that.
You had to kind of sift through it, and it's jokes, but the dude made a point. Like
lot of sense.
The first artist to pop off the internet.
That's why we sitting right here with video, like for real. Like he was the first one to put a video in the house and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this dance, or I'm gonna do this, this music, play my music for everybody to hear. And then everybody started putting videos in their house and doing the same thing. So it's like you got to pay homage.
From there, people have made careers out of being comedians on Instagram. You don't even have to, you don't need a record company right now to put out music.
That's true.
You can promote yourself. You can do it yourself. When SoundCloud came out, that changed the game.
That changed the big
so
time.
there's always a way.
Yeah.
So it ain't about the messenger sometimes, it's the message that's underneath.
Yeah.
I sound like I was kind of smart right there. Did I sound like I got some sense? No.
Yeah, that was good.
You know what? You gonna make me
good.
My mom.
But you know what? But you know what got me though is when he say people don't give him props, and a lot of times when you help people, they don't want to say where they got the help from. So they'll take the help and move on. Like I respect Furley by saying that, because to be honest, I forgot about. I helped him a long time ago, but for him to say, he remembered that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, when you have people to say to pay homage to what you did to help them out, and they're moving on and doing their own things, that says a lot. It's not to say I need you to say that to me, but it's like I need you to say that to me. But because you would claim Nike and all these other different people, why not claim this person who's starting out? Exactly. Everybody started out where we are right now. Yeah. Let's be real. Like, nobody just woke up like this.
I've been saying this from the beginning. When we first started doing this, I was like, Sway, Heather, watch y'all back.
Right.
I've been saying that from the very beginning. Sometimes you got to put it out in the atmosphere.
Right.
And, I always give shouts out to my man Ken, because he was the first person to actually put me in front of a big stage, and he didn't even know me. It wasn't like, where were you from? What
Yeah.
kind of poetry you do?
Yeah.
Somebody heard me. Somebody told him, and he was like, you know what? I got you. Come on.
Yeah.
So I've always given him
Props. And
for
you
that.
do. You give him props for that. Yeah.
'Cause he didn't have
I
to do
heard
that.
you say it. Right. Absolutely.
They can be a little fickle down
Absolutely.
here.
And it's
Yes,
not
I said.
about saying, pull my coattail,
Yes.
ooh. It's just about pay homage to who was there for you when nobody else probably was. So it's nothing wrong with saying thank you to somebody.
Right. You know, pride and ego be getting folks
Man,
way though.
come on now.
You know, you get to a certain level, and you be like, you know what? I'm straight.
Right.
I'm good.
I did this on my own.
It's
You be
real.
like, no, you didn't.
You ain't even wake up on your own today. What you talking about? You did it on your own.
But some people think that, man, for real. They really do think that.
Please talk about it.
Absolutely. So we got to give a moment of silence. We were both in the play. That's how we met, actually, from the play for Colored Girls, written by Mika Nicole, and that was back in March.
It was.
Back in March. So, and then over, when was it?
Sunday.
Was it Sunday? Saturday, Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday, we just got the news that she passed. So we wanted to just give a moment of silence for her, for Mika Nicole, and condolences to her family, friends, and everybody from the for Colored Girls cast. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
All right, what's trending right now is, I just heard on the way here, public announcement talking about R. Kelly.
The group public announcement?
The old.
The group we ain't heard from since 92, Honey Love?
Well,
Yeah? That's what
Did you
they was
just-
doing.
did you just roll though?
I was give me that Honey Love. I
Okay.
forgot what- oh, okay.
All right, so,
I
but that
was-
was back in 90.
Two.
It was an interview that he did back in 96.
Oh, okay.
Or 92 or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I thought they were talking today.
No,
Oh,
they
what's
just
up?
played it today.
Interesting. Carry
Yes,
on.
because they was giving some good tea about what, back in the day. My thing is if you see something that's not right, do you say something or do you not because of the money is right? Because the way this guy said, well, allegedly another band member quit because he saw R. Kelly with Aaliyah, okay, having sex. So the guy quit because of his morals. He quit. Other guys stayed, okay? But when R. Kelly asked, the one in the front, he stayed, okay?
Hey,
So,
yo,
come on now.
Shout out to
So-
the people in the back.
so-
Listen, they go. You know what? I'm gonna get to that later. Go ahead.
So R. Kelly says
My
what
guys.
happened to the other guy. And he said, well, man, he left because he saw you and Aaliyah. He was like, what they got to do with him? So he said, well, I tell you what, I'm going to give you his money. So he paying him his money plus his money he makes. So he got double money to stay, right? And they asked him, was that hush money? What was, why would he do that? He's like, well, he's just saying, like, forget him. I'll just pay you what I was paying him, da-da-da. But my thing is, why didn't you leave? Where were your morals of knowing that he's messing with this little young girl? But you stayed in this band for, more years to come.
I mean, it goes to that saying, money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
And I said it on our previous show. Not only do I feel he's guilty, I feel like everyone around him is guilty because they enabled him and they saw it
Yeah.
and didn't do anything. Like
Right.
that. I am not going to get angry this week.
This week.
I have been reading Emotional Intelligence 2.0 and I've been one with my emotions. Anyway, yes, he should have left too, and all them people around.
Right.
So they're all
That's
good.
all I'm saying. Like, where are your
Yes.
morals? If you see something like that, do you say, okay, I'm out of here? Or you be like, well, you know what? I got to eat.
But because the flip side of that is, what if my man, the dude, mom might have been sick, or like you living in your car? I mean, people will do some strange things
But
when
then
your back is
again,
against the wall.
Your morals?
Mores in your stomach rumblings? I'm not saying it's right, but as
I
long
don't
as-
know. I don't know if I'd rather be hungry and not have my mind messed up.
I'm not saying because I go to my mama house and eat. So,
But you
I
may not
don't
can
know.
go to your mama house and eat.
I can always go to mama house and eat.
Some people can't go to their mama
Oh,
house
okay.
and
That's
eat.
I'm
what
sorry
saying.
for them.
Like,
They still should have left there. You know
I'm
stupid.
just saying, morally.
Yes, they should have removed themselves and also told somebody. But they probably wouldn't have did that though.
But see, that would have stopped him a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because that was back in 90 something when they saw this. So it's like this could have stopped and prevented a lot of other women going through what they're going through right now.
This is not going away. I think this is going to drag out in the same way Bill Cosby's situation did, although the circumstances are different. But I think because there's a spotlight on it, the same way all the women came out, this is going to live for a minute. And I believe in the end, he ultimately is going to be held accountable.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think he got away with it before, but I don't think he's going to get away with it this time. It's too many women. And the internet is more prevalent now.
I tell you, Google don't let you forget nothing.
Man.
Google will not let you live anything down.
You can't even Google his name. You can't even put an R in now. Everything comes up. You be like, well, dang.
So if you didn't did something,
man.
If I Google you, Tina Bridges, something might pop up.
Hey, I was good. Internet wasn't going on back in my day. Praise him. Let me look in the camera.
Hey, listen, look. Hey, ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
Ooh.
Ooh wee. Freak Nick 92. What the? 94?
94 to 96.
Now come on now. Ooh. Praise. It wasn't no internet, was it? It wasn't no cameras.
It wasn't no internet.
Y'all sure?
Ooh, I still got
Everybody
pictures.
sure?
I still got pictures from the
You
Freak
took
Nick.
pictures?
I still got pictures.
So you had to go get them developed?
Yes.
Okay.
But at the time, I was working at Rite Aid, but I was shortly fired after I came back from Freak Nick.
You looking at everybody's pictures then. That's what you was doing.
Let's just say I still have them, and they will never, ever, ever, ever see social media. That was a long, long time ago. I know my ex-girlfriend from 1994, 95, like, what? She might see this video.
Just say we had some times at Freaknik. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
We're going to take another quick break. We got another guest coming up. He's going to be a part of our He Say, She Say. I don't even think he know what he's walking into, but we's going to see.
He going to find out.
He's going to find out.
He is. He is.
All right, you guys. We'll be right back with more In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Outley, what up, Joe? All men are not the same.
That's what he said. Can he call me instead of texting all the time?
That's what she said.
It's He Said, She Said relationship segment every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
on Global Vision TV Status Network.
It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
I'm In the Street with Tina B and Mr. Outley.
All men are not the same.
That's what he said. Can he call me instead of texting all the time?
That's what she said.
It's He Said, She Said relationship segment every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
on Global Vision TV Status Network.
It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
I'm In the Street with Tina B and Mr. Outley.
What's up, you guys? In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
That's how we do it every Tuesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. And y'all know what it is.
Global Vision TV Status Network.
This is our segment called He Said, She Said.
It is. This.
What?
Go on, sing the note again.
He said, she said.
Like
Why I can't say that? Okay,
I
I do a little something.
Yeah, you kind of.
You know what?
Use it to him.
Shout out to Pinky from Slutty Vegan gave us
Yes.
a shout out.
She did.
That was grand opening. I went out there and braved the cold. It was so cold out there, but I did. I was 5th in line, which was good, and I got me a one-night stand. Sandwich. The sandwich. The burger.
That's a play on
The
words.
burger.
Y'all saw what she did.
Come on.
Y'all saw what she did. You know what? You know what? Shout out to the people in the back.
Yes.
Oh, man,
Yes.
it's so much fun.
I got me a one-night stand, and it's 100% plant-based. Like I said last week, you got to be very careful with that because it's soybean, nuts, and I'm allergic to soy. So I can't eat the burger. But I did taste a little piece of it. It was really, really good. Great taste. Great sauce they put on it. The fries was excellent. Seasoned salt on the fries. So shout out to, and they have sweet potato pie. And chocolate chip cookies. All vegan. So shout out to Slutty Vegan, Pinky, doing her thing.
Hey, Pinky.
And I seen on today she's doing a third location. So look out for the third location, y'all. It's gonna be.
Gotta wait till these lines come down.
Man, she that's why she's trying to do the third location.
2.5 hour wait. You know.
2.5. You good? She doing 5. It's 5 hour wait.
You know, I would just go home and eat.
Just go home and eat. Well, we got a guest. If you see this guy right here, it's Vigilante. What's up, Vigilante?
What's going on, Tina?
Not much. We did an interview. I don't know, how long ago was that interview?
Might have been a year and a half.
About a year and a half ago?
Yeah, it was about 2 cars
I
ago.
ran across the 2 cars ago. That what you said?
Yeah.
I ran across the video on Instagram, and I said, you know what? Let me reach out to Vigilante and see what's good with him. So you still doing your thing, music?
Still doing my thing.
That's what's up. So what you got coming out now?
Musically?
Yes.
Okay, musically, I'm still on my radio tour for That's How We Do It.
Okay.
And I think I'm at 75 shows now. 75
Wow.
shows? Yeah. I just closed the playing cards deal with my single.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the process of closing a tequila deal.
Oh, nice.
We stick with the playing cards. Y'all go with some?
Oh, okay.
That's how we do it, playing cards. Go to YOD Cards, kingvidge.net, and get you some custom cards with your face on them as well.
Cute.
Yeah, my song is actually the campaign song for the whole company.
Okay, I dig that.
So
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's how you market yourself. What we just talked about with him with the book and everything. That's how you have to market yourself and stay on people's minds and keep getting your music out there, your voice out. And I know you acting now, right?
Yeah,
I see you in a lot of TV shows.
Yep, a lot of TV shows.
Have you did movies too?
Yes, movies too.
Okay. Cool. So tell everybody, who is Vigilante?
Now, vigilante is a lot of things, but to myself, I'm just a mobile philanthropist and humble servant of God.
Okay. All right. Well, we finna get dirty then.
Let's get dirty.
We got the videos lined up.
Here we go.
What we doing this?
Here we go.
Why y'all doing all that?
First of all, we don't grab the air. This is what you be
What?
doing. Here we go.
Okay, so what we doing? We showing some videos, and we're gonna talk about these videos. Gonna give our comments. The he said part, the she said part, and see what.
Babes, give. You think he gonna like you?
He better. You spent some money on my boy.
I did. You didn't tell him, did it?
No.
You know how your mother. You be talking too much.
He light skinned, so he will. Hope he ain't picking this. Hey, Brody, what's get it?
Hey, babe.
Merry Christmas.
I miss you. I miss you too. Look at him. Crazy. It's your Christmas gift. You got me some. Yeah.
Man, shout it. Look at that.
That's my baby. He deserves it. Look at him. He plays so much.
It's a heavy road.
Remember that watch? Oh, Grayson.
I told you light skin. Man, you got me to watch.
It's that watch you
Oh, man, what the fuck?
It's that watch you kept talking about.
Girl, I'm finna put this hoe on.
Don't put it on there. I want it on with nothing else on later on.
Oh, hell no, sis. I ain't said nothing. There you go.
It's gonna make me cry.
Don't make me vomit.
Yes.
Here at Topgolf, gameplay is now half price.
Okay, so there was more to it, but
I'm trying to figure out what's in this bag.
he didn't get her anything. It was a watch. It was a nice watch in the bag.
I want to hear his excuse.
Okay. Well, okay, we're gonna keep playing it then.
Look his ass. He just.
Man, go on, give her gift so we can go eat, man.
I know that's right.
The fuck? Crazy as hell. What? The E-bar?
Right, what's funny? See, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but.
Why somebody somebody signing gifts and shit. What kind of shit you on?
He's so damn funny. I tell Miles I need to be a stand-up comedian.
Oh,
He's crazy as hell.
Nah, he's funny as hell. I ain't saying nothing. I missed the joke, but you know, okay, man.
He's so fucking funny, man.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
He asked you where my gift was.
I heard what he said. I heard that's why I was laughing.
Oh my god. For real, stop playing. Stop playing.
Stop playing about what?
About my gift, babe.
No gift.
It's in the house. Oh my god. I don't know, it's something big. It's in the house. Where is it? We gotta pick it up.
What is you talking about? I'm confused. Man, we know you a comedian, bro.
I told you.
I'm tired of laughing. Man,
For real, stop. All jokes aside, like, I'm ready.
Read us up.